And I'm Cindy Farmer here with Emily Bird. Oh boy, everybody's talking about Hurricane Helene this morning and what it's going to bring right here to the Piedmont. You got all the details on that stuff.
There's so much going on. Yes. So much to talk about in the weather department. Go ahead and take a look right now at the latest on Hurricane Helene. It has strengthened to a Category 2 hurricane. This time yesterday it was a tropical storm, and it is expected to continue to intensify right now. 100-mile-per-hour sustained winds with wind gusts to 115 miles per hour. It's headed up into the northeastern Gulf of Mexico, and by this afternoon it should be a Category 3 major hurricane, closing in on the Big Bend of Florida as either a 3 or perhaps even a Category 4 hurricane. It will maintain hurricane status even into the overnight hours tonight as it goes into southern Georgia. This is going to cause widespread damage. The infrastructure here is not necessarily designed for hurricane strength winds like the coast may be. So this storm is going to be headed up towards Atlanta and then looping back into Tennessee and Kentucky. For us, our problem time frame is going to be anywhere from, well, we're actually seeing some problems this morning, but definitely tomorrow morning. That's going to be the worst of it. What to expect in the mountains. Mountains first. We have flood watches up and down the mountains. We have numerous warnings. We have flash flood warnings and flood warnings. We're going to continue to have periods of heavy rain and that threat of flooding. Tonight, it actually gets worse because that's where we're going to add in heavy rain and higher winds. And wind gusts, well, they could approach that 40 to 60 mile per hour range. That's going to cause power outages and could make travel difficult as roads become impassable, either from trees coming down or from water covering the roads. In the Piedmont today, scattered showers. So far, we haven't had any problems. Now, in the foothills of North Carolina, it's looking like the threat of tornadoes is something we're going to have to watch for because we've had 2 warnings now just in the last 20 minutes. In the nighttime hours, that's when the heaviest rain comes in, really around the morning commute tomorrow, with, again, wind gusts, power outages, and the possibility of flash flooding and even flooding for the morning hours tomorrow. It's going to be a mess. Now, we have a tornado watch way down to our south. This is in central and southern South Carolina. We don't have a watch here in the Piedmont, except now flash flood warnings that just came out in Wilkes County, portions of Ashe, and certainly all of Allegheny County, also western Surry and Yadkin counties. You have flash flood warnings now. The flooding is occurring now or is considered imminently occurring. So travel here should be strongly discouraged. Back over into Watauga and Ashe and Wilkes County, you also have an ongoing flood warning. Earlier, this storm that's now just to the northeast of Taylorsville was producing a tornado warning down closer to Hickory. That fizzled out pretty nicely. It has weakened. We don't have any warnings, but that heavy rain is moving northward. So all the way through central Wilkes County, be on the lookout for some of that heavier rain. Down close to Charlotte now, there's a new tornado warning. This is just west of Charlotte. And again, this storm moving up to the north. The characteristics of storms that are associated with a tropical system like this, they tend to be weak and brief, but they can cause some damage, of course, because they are rather unpredictable. And we just know that even though we don't have a watch, we've already seen some rotation on the radar that has kicked off warnings, at least in the western sections of North Carolina. Scattered showers are here in the Triad. So far, we have been spared any rough weather. But just west of the Triad, once you get into Yadkin County, again, you're going to have to deal with flash flooding. Current temperatures in the low to mid 70s right now, which is nice. And total rainfall in the Piedmont is expected to be between 1 and 2.5 inches. Back here to the west, this is where additional rainfall is going to be around, 8 to 12 inches. In some spots, we could have even higher totals than that. So that's why we have such an extensive flood watch in effect for our mountain counties until 8 o'clock tomorrow evening. Today's high 76 degrees with scattered showers. We'll have the rain picking up tonight, and then tomorrow morning's commute, another round of really strong storms coming in, and that's when the wind is going to be at at its worst for tomorrow morning. 80 degrees tomorrow, 79 Saturday with partly cloudy skies and a chance to clean things up.